So here we are, take number 3 of this somewhat disastrous evening of trying to make a video. So my MSI computer, the camera won't allow me access, so I'm back here with my older camera or my older computer in a different location, so I apologize for both of those. And I broke my glasses in the process, so now I'm using my backup glasses. So far so good, right? But the show must go on. So we're here on the Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and the show that we are going to be doing tonight is look back at a classic rock album, which featuring this album, Triumph, their debut album. This particular album is the remake in the beginning, which is, they renamed it in the beginning in the 95, I think, but it's actually the original studio album, released October the 13th, 1976, recorded at the Phase 1 Record Studio in Toronto on Platinum Productions, produced by Mike Levine and Doug Hill. This features the classic rock band, the classic lineup of Triumph, Rick Emmett on guitars and lead vocals, Gilmore drums, percussion, and lead vocals, and Mike Levine on bass. In addition, we have Laurie Del Grande, I believe it is, on keyboards. There are a total of 9 tracks on this. It's definitely a hard rock album. Does have some bluesy stuff, does have some classical stuff, has at least one really full-on prog song. And it definitely, this is their first album, and it definitely has a full-on Triumph sound right from the beginning. So I'm going to break down the songs here a bit. So you've got 24 Hours a Day, nice catchy guitar riff, vocals by Rick Emmett here. It's only a bit of a ballad-like opening here, but then just really cranks it up to become really catchy hard rock and pretty hard rock in that song. Decent opening. So the front half of the album, pretty decent, good album, and then the back half much better, but still really strong. So you've got 24 Hours a Day here. It's about 4.5 minutes in length. Nice, I already said that, so we'll skip over that. Forgot where I was going here. Be My Lover's the next song. This one's like a little over 3 minutes in length. Heavy guitar opening with some heavy rhythm section. Rick on vocals here again. Catchy riff, a little bit of that electronic voice stuff going on, and then again they add a little bit of that to the guitar solo as well. Next up is Don't Take My Life, kind of a heavy melodic opening, dominated by drums and guitar. The vocals by Gilmore here. Got a bit of a twangy, bitey kind of guitar part, some heavy guitar riffing throughout. It's a pretty strong track for the front side. Street Fighter's next. Another fast-paced guitar riff. Vocals by Rick, of course. Fast-paced, it's a pretty fast-paced track. Catchy drums. The solo is fast, very metal-like, which is what you would come to expect from a band who would have been seen as a metal band back in the 1970s, but I think of more as a hard rock band. Street Fighter Reprise is next up. This one's a little over 3 minutes. Acoustic guitar opening, very somber sound actually. The drums and bass create a heavy but also somber background. Then you got vocals by Rick and backing vocals by everybody. So a pretty strong track as well. But the back half I think is better overall. There's a couple tracks here that are better than anything on the front half, starting with What's Another Day of Rock and Roll. This is a very heavy drum opening track, catchy hook, and the guitar is dominating and a really catchy riff. The vocals are by Gilmore, and the second guitar is bitey, catchy, and the solo is pretty damn good. This is a strong song. Next is just under 4 minutes, Easy Life, melodic but heavy riff opening. The vocals by Rick here. It's got a bit of a twangy, windy track. Some heavy drum parts as well. The solo part is very melodic and quite heavy. Good track. Next one's probably the weakest track on the album. Let Me Get Next to You. Heavy up-tempo hard rocker here. Vocals by Rick. A lot more of his voice, a lot more raspy on this song. Usually has a high sounding, smooth sounding voice. Here it's more raspy. You got a nice heavy melodic but speed like guitar solo, really good. And then you get the final track, which to me is the coup de grace here, really. Blinding Light Show or Moonchild or both. This is to me a full-on Prog song. Maybe the most full-on Prog song they did. Also very lengthy, almost 9 minutes in length. Heavy up-tempo opening with a very Prog-like sound. Some low down guitar parts as well. The vocals are subdued and more in the mid-range. Rick Emmett doing the vocals here are clear as well. Catchy acoustic guitar or classical guitar bit actually that kind of goes on the back half, the Moonchild part, and some synthesizer parts throughout, but not overly dominating. And then you have a full heavy guitar riff and solo, both of them outstanding here at the end of the song. To me, this is really the song that kind of opens the door to people's recognition of how good this guy is as a guitar player. Anyways, that's my take on the look back at a classic rock album featuring Triumph's debut, released back in 1976. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please make any comments about Triumph or the debut or anything I've said in the comment sections. If you want to add stuff, you can do that too. Please hit the like and subscribe. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back on track with my other computer and my own desk setup and fixed my glasses and all that stuff will be good. And I hope to be able to do my top 25. If for some reason I'm stuck with this computer, I will do something different. I don't want to use the 25 on this computer. I will attempt to wait until I can get my other computer back to where it belongs. Anyways, hope to see you all very soon. Take care and have yourself a good evening. And goodbye here from the Prog Monster.